Can I make it through a 21 video without crying? Hi, this is Nat. Welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing my 21 swag. It's December and it's almost been a year since I saw them live. Well, and I've been taking a little break from YouTube, but it was mainly because of my health. Winter has been starting here and I am not a friend of the cold. It is a struggle. However, I'm putting my best foot forward, wearing a lot of things, coats and whatnot, scarves. But I had been pondering why I wasn't coming back to YouTube, and I realized that ever since 21 dropped the news in August 2024, I have created content nonstop. It's been really challenging. I wish I could do YouTube all day, even though I am a content creator. I'm not a full-time content creator. So YouTube doesn't pay my bills. Actually, it doesn't even pay anything.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
You know, I do this because I love to do it, but at the same time, yeah, I've been focusing on my health and getting better. Now that I'm better, we're back to wrap up this year with some unseen clips, at least for me, unseen clips from 21. And I recently was telling my partner about these type of songs that are exclusive to albums and whatnot. And I was telling him like, well, they did this rendition of Like a Virgin, originally from Madonna. I was like, wait, what? And I was like, well, yeah. So we listened to the song. I don't know if he asked me or what happened, but I was like, I don't think there's a live rendition of this. And I did some Googling and then suddenly I found this clip. So without further ado.
独占21好みのタイプは21が CD 購入者限定のプレミアムシークレットパーティーを開催しました。このパーティーに招待されたのはおよそ3000人の応募の中から抽選で選ばれた400人。
次の曲、何行きましょうか。何Like a virgin? Touched by the very first time. Like a virgin. When your heart beats next to mine. All my love.
ライクアバージンを初めてファンの前で歌うなど4曲を披露して盛り上がりました。またこのイベント21の出演の前にはマッチョなダンサーのパフォーマンスもあったのですが、イベント終了後のインタビューでは
I guess I came in for Like a Virgin. Just had like a 2-second verse by CL and a cringy moment of them exposing Minji's preferences. Well, the girls be like that. Okay, so I'm thankful that I had some other songs that I wanted to check out. It seems that during some of their performances on the world tour, they did B-side or older songs. And I found this video where they're doing Happy and In the Club. I never heard Happy live. I don't know if they've ever performed it outside of literally this opportunity. Actually, In the Club is one of my 21 core bangers. Some people are like, oh, I heard I'm the Best, and I was like hooked. That wasn't it for me. Okay, it seems they're singing Happy and In the Club. Let's see what is this all about. That would have been that video. Oh my god. That was so good. That was so good. I mean, you can literally see how the songs, they hit different, not only with like the fans, but like you can see, for example, this is right up Bommy's alley because like she knows all the steps. It was back then. I don't know if it was exactly 2009, but it was back in their debut era. The song is so R&B heavy, and it's like, and that's my type of jam, like hip hop and R&B heavy. I love it. There's so many things I want to say. First of all, I missed reacting to them, of course. I haven't missed listening to them because I literally constantly listen to them. Actually, I posted it since all of these recap type of things are happening and coming up with different platforms. You bet 21 is like on the top of my playlists. Even my partner's second group is 21. You can bet this is like a 21 blackjack house. Okay. That being said, there's been so many things happening since the last time I recorded a video of 21. I'm working on a collaboration with somebody, so you can be on the lookout for that. That's probably coming up soon. And it's the first time I'm actually collaborating with somebody, and I'm very honored that this is happening. We both admire 21 a lot. You know, as blackjacks, we gotta stick together. Also, regarding the whole Last Dance from 21, their last performances and whatnot, and like all of these lawsuits and things that have been happening, I feel like we need to like take a step back and listen to the Goodbye lyrics a little bit more. If you remember when Goodbye came out, I mean, I cried. Like, the song talked a lot about don't believe, you know, the false rumors, and it always said until we meet again. I know that regardless of whatever shenanigans happen and have happened and will happen between agencies and them as artists with the agencies, YG, the other agencies that the girls have been under, they are still friends. And that is the thing that can be replaced. If they were to choose to be under Very Cherry and just release music as the Cherry Girls, we would all go listen to what they do. Like today, for example, when I started listening to Let It by CL, I was like asking my partner, I was playing the song and I was asking my partner, can you tell what sections, what verses CL wrote for which person? Because he can distinctly tell because of the melody and the way it's sung, who it was envisioned for. And in the comments of that video, there were so many comments saying 21 Colors are theirs. Like, that song was produced by CL and whoever she worked with. There was no YG. And it's so much a 21 song as any others that we heard in the tour and any of their CDs, that's 21. So even though it might hurt that maybe this won't continue, they will forever be 21. It's important that we as fans want the best for all of them, even if they were never to sing again together. Can I make it through a 21 video without crying? If they were never to sing again. But they have each other? I could definitely be okay with that. I do think that's not something that will happen because music is just so important to them. Let me know what you thought about these videos. Have you seen them? Do you like these songs? This was my first time ever listening to like 2 seconds of like a Virgin Live. Okay. What would you like me to watch? What would you like me to see? I'm also intrigued to check out some other groups. I've been recommended to check out Stray Kids. It seems like they have a similar path to 21 regarding like their expression and maybe they're out of the norm type of music. And also heard like New Jeans, there's also some sort of connection with the 21 realm. I also want to go back and check what Mamamoo up to. If you'd like to see any of that, please let me know. If you have any other suggestions, also let me know. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.